Welcome to Chavla's Kitchen. Today we are going to do another very fine kebab. We are making Reshmi Kebab. It is made of lot of cream, cheese and very light spices. Traditionally it is done in clay oven with very high temperatures and charcoal as a fuel. Since we can't get that environment at home, still we are going to get the same authentic taste. This is about Chavla's Kitchen, right? Authentic recipes, smart way. So you get that same authentic taste and yet it is a easy recipe to do. So let's get started with our fine kebab.
So here we go guys, this is my 1 kg of chicken which is 2 lb. It is skinless, boneless breast chicken meat and I have divided into very big pieces. You can say 2-inch pieces is what we are targeting. These are big pieces. So easily 1.5 inch to 2-inch pieces, and I prefer this ziploc because I can discard it. I don't have to do any cleanup. I will be marinating in this ziploc. This is really handy. Try to use metal skewer. I'll show you the arrangement when we are ready to go into the oven. Meanwhile, here is my ingredients for the first marination. I've got green paste. It's made of 2 to 3 green chilies, some coriander leaves and some mint leaves. I have 1 tablespoon of this. I have 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. I have 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. I've got 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. Salt as per taste. I'm using 1.5 teaspoon for this much chicken, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And then I have nutmeg powder. I'm going to use little bit of nutmeg powder and a pinch of cardamom powder. So we are also going to use butter, 3 tablespoons. So here is my cream cheese. Instead of adding cheese and cream and trying to blend it, get smart, use cream cheese. I'm going to use 4 ounces of cream cheese. It's just a regular cream cheese. You can use Philadelphia cream cheese, it works great. So first we are going to do first marination, and then I'm going to keep this cream cheese at room temperature because we are going to need it in 30 minutes. So here we go with the first marination. In this ziploc I'm going to add all my spices. Here goes my black pepper, salt, lemon juice, ginger paste, garlic paste or minced garlic, and our green. To this, bit of nutmeg powder, cardamom powder. So wasn't it easy? Just put everything in this ziploc, seal this, try to get as much air out as possible, and now we got to play with this ziploc. All we got to do is we have to massage chicken with all these spices and herbs and juices. So I'm going to combine this and we are going to let it sit for 30 minutes. Alright, so it has been 30 minutes. My chicken has been resting in first marination. So we are going to open it up, and here is my cream cheese lying outside from 30 minutes. So this is at room temperature. I'm just going to dump this. So 4 ounces of cream cheese. This is a very good trick. You don't have to do the hard work of mixing the cheese like a mozzarella cheese with the cream, because you can't really blend it. If you blend it, it will be kind of whipped cream, which will not give you the results. So better use cream cheese. It's a real good trick. It's a shortcut to make this kebabs. I need to do some hard work. I need to mix it. All I'm going to do is massage it thoroughly. So this is a real cheat sheet recipe, right? You can do this in 5 minutes. You can keep these bags ready and put it in the fridge, and when your guests are ready to come, just grab these skewers, pop up into the oven, and you will be done in 20 minutes. So you see, Chavla's Kitchen teaches you authentic recipes smart way. So I'm going to pop it into the fridge for a couple hours. The best is overnight. So if you want to make it for your guests, do it this a night before. I'm going to keep it for at least 12 hours. 2 hours is minimum recommended to get the best results. This is my chicken out of the fridge. It has been resting for 12 hours. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have some melted butter, pour into this, and then we're going to let it sit for some time. So before we do any of this, let's start our oven at broiling temperature, and I want the rack to be moved very close to the broiler because we are going to keep this arrangement, and I don't want more than 2 to 3 inches of space from the broiler heating unit. The heating elements that we have, we want the 3-inch difference, not more than that, to get the real authentic effect. And here is my arrangement. I have a pizza tray which I have lined up with aluminium foil because I hate cleanup, so I will just discard the aluminium thing and get done with that. And on top of that I have a rack. So on this rack I'm going to keep my skewers filled with marinated chicken and going to keep it like this. So this is going to leave the space, and we really need this because if we keep it directly on the cookie sheet or pizza tray, it is going to release a lot of liquid from cream and cheese melt, and then it is going to spoil your kebab. So we don't want that. You can use any raised grill. For example, I am using this. You can get the one in the countertop oven which has a little angle. If I keep it flat on the surface, it is also going to be raised. So I'm looking for the raised grill to keep my skewers on. This is really important. And while we are doing all this, my broiler is at the maximum temperature, 500 Fahrenheit. So let's get started. Have a look, guys, how our chicken is marinated. And this is 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to add just 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to retain 1 tablespoon for brushing. So we are going to again seal it, and we are again going to massage the chicken for a couple minutes and then keep it aside for another 10 minutes. I think I'll have my oven fully hot in those 10 minutes, so we should be good to go. So it has been sitting for 10 minutes and our oven is getting hotter and hotter. So I'm going to open it up and we are going to skew this up. Try to get the skewer to the maximum surface area so they hold very well. This one is a little lengthy piece, so I'm going to go this way, again coming out from the top, again going in, so it really stays onto the skewer. So I'll finish skewing them up, and then whatever marination is left we are going to apply it on the top because it's expensive marination, and for better flavor we should be doing that. So all skewed up, and here is my cleanup work. Just get rid of this into this Ziploc, and this is going in the trash. So the reason I have added butter for 10 minutes while our oven was getting hot is because if I add butter, melted butter first, then it will not allow the marination to work because it makes the oil coating and the marination does not get into the pieces. So we allow 12 hours to get the marination in, and then at the last we add butter. So this is ready to go into my broiler. I'll show you how that setup looks. So ready to go into the oven for total 20 minutes. You can see my broiler source is here. It is not more than 2 to 3 inches. We don't want it too far, and we're going to give it first 10 minutes, and then we are going to turn the sides and drain the excess liquid that we'll get at the bottom, and then we'll base it with butter. And we have to keep a watch around 10 minutes. We don't want it to be really getting charred. So has been 9 minutes. Let's check on this. Can you see the beautiful creation? Wow. So there are certain juices which I need to get rid of. So let's take our butter brush, lightly brushing on this side, and then I'm going to turn it. Look how creamier and softer they're looking. Little bit butter on this side too. This is one of the very fine kebab, and you're going to surprise your friends and family because this is generally a hard-working kebab. You have to do a lot of hard work, but now you can do it really quickly, right? So ready to go into the oven for another 8, 9, 10 minutes. You have to keep an eye, and then it will be ready. So here is our beautiful sizzling hot creation right out of the oven. Now I'm going to plate it out. Serving suggestion is with some onions and lemon, and if you want it more rich, you can apply some more butter. So here is the beautiful creation, and don't forget the kebab sauce, which is green mint chutney. You can see my recipe for green chutney and some onions on the side.